Hey everyone, hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Bitcoin is above $66,000 and times are good. So I wanted to talk to you guys about two big things here because they are going to be pretty important as we move on towards all-time highs here. Now, the first thing is you guys will notice that there are a few tokens really blasting off today, a lot of those meme tokens, and then there are a few tokens that are just not really doing all too much. For those meme tokens, if you're able to sweep on them, I know we've been talking about them for the past few weeks. If you were able to buy in on those, you're looking to scale at this point. You're not necessarily looking to buy in more and more and more. We talked about those breakouts. Those breakouts happened last night and this morning. If you guys missed it, I'm sorry, but be very careful if you want to chase them right now. As far as the tokens that haven't moved up, like a comp or something like that, what you guys are doing is you guys are waiting for them to break out on the 4-hour charts with momentum, typically the MACD, stochastic, and the RSI. When you have all those things working very well together on the 4-hour chart, you are going to see some really nice moves from them. So that's where I'd be focusing most of my time. A little caveat here, AI tokens are down a little bit today, not like crashing anything, but they are down. I am going to be looking at buying a good amount of those again because they have been consolidating at a very nice level, and I want to get those discounted tokens because again, AI is still going to be huge going forward. But meme tokens are the big winners of today, just like AI tokens were the big winners a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Now, this is the big thing here. We are headed for all-time highs. It looked like we're still kind of grinding up that way day after day after day. We should be at least testing out all-time highs here fairly soon. Historically, when we do break all-time highs, something happens where we just go parabolic and then we just launch and we go higher and higher and higher and higher. I'm wondering if this time things are going to be a little bit different because of how ahead of schedule we are. Normally we have the halving and then we actually have the breakout to all-time highs and then everything goes really crazy and parabolic. We had the Bitcoin spot ETF, excuse me, and then we went parabolic, and now we're going to we started going parabolic. We are not technically parabolic yet, but we started to go parabolic, and then we have the halving. What happens after that? Normally after the halving, we have something of a drop, you know, but I'm ultimately wondering, are we actually going to have that large drop after the halving, or is this cycle just going to be so weird and unorthodox, let's put it that way, because of all this institutional money coming in? I know I was talking with you guys about the Grayscale still selling Bitcoin, but it doesn't matter how much Bitcoin they sell because BlackRock is still having to buy more and more and more. Same with ARK Invest, Bitwise, and a whole bunch of those other ETF holders. So I think I'm going to be watching this very, very closely, but typically once Bitcoin reaches all-time highs, we keep going. We don't slow down. We don't have this little tidbit where we're going sideways for like 4 or 5 months. No, every single month we are making new highs and having some really good moves. Maybe we consolidate for a week or two. Yeah, sure. But we normally aren't crashing back down during that time. Altcoins are crashing down. Bitcoin may come back down 5 to 10% or something. That's a correction. That's perfectly fine. But altcoins, that's where you're seeing moves down of like 50% in a matter of a week, and then you buy that 50% dip, and then you're already back to the races just a few weeks later. But that's the big thing I want you guys to be aware of. If we start breaking above $69,000, and the market cap is already broken above all-time highs, if that occurs, guys, this is where things get a little bit more dicey. This is where you guys have to be very, very careful. And this is where you guys want to make sure you guys have at least some positions open. I know we closed our swing trade from December to February. That one worked out very well. The fees were a little bit more than I wanted to be, but they were still really good fees, right? Compared to everywhere else. And so next week, again, this week actually, I'll be starting up a new dollar cost averaging series. And then from there, we'll be looking at a bunch of different tokens to buy. 20 bucks here with the 2x leverage, 20 bucks here. And maybe even, in fact, we'll do 3x leverages to see if we can do better. And, you know, we'll have a lot of fun with that. But let me know what coins you guys are watching right now. Of course, I see Bonk is going absolutely bonkers, and I hope you guys have some exposure to that one. I know I have a little bit of it left, but it's definitely been going higher, and I'm just definitely scaling out of it at this point. Maybe when it consolidates again, I'll do another swing trade. But at this point, I'm long Bitcoin and I'm very long XRP, and I'm hoping XRP can make a move. Currently, it's only up around 3%, so I really want to see it grind up for the next few months here. So hope you guys all have a good rest of your day, and I will be streaming sometime later on today. I'm just not entirely sure. I think it may be around 5 o'clock Pacific time, maybe 4 o'clock. I'll keep you guys updated, okay? Thanks.